Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday with Barbara. Wow, that sounded kind of like a game show intro. Sorry about that. So today we have 3 stacks of cards with a crystal on top of each one. And your mission is to come up with a question or an issue that you have in your own life and then pick one of the stacks. So if you haven't done that already, go ahead and stop the video, come up with something that you would like an answer to, and then turn the video back on when you're ready. All right, we are going to get started. We have stack number 1 right here, and we'll start with the crystal. I'm going to show it to you closer. This is green onyx. Well, it's a sample of green onyx. Green onyx is associated with the planet Mercury and is ideal for those born under the signs of Gemini or Virgo. This stone is attuned to the heart chakra and is an excellent tool to assist you with confidence, memory, a sense of logic, and public speaking skills. It can help repel negative or low frequency energies and can help attract positive or high frequency energies. So wearing it can make you feel emotionally and physically better. It can help ease tension, stress, and frustration. Just hold it in your hand or rub it like a worry stone and allow the soothing sensation of the stone to take your cares away. Because of its healing properties, this stone is also helpful in controlling blood pressure, speech disorders, issues with bones, hair, teeth, eyes, skin, or ulcers. So let's just have a look at that again. Beautiful specimen there. Getting some glare off the lights up there. Sorry about that. Now, wearing this as jewelry, whether it's a ring or a necklace or a pendant or a bracelet, can also be very helpful. Having this in your pocket is helpful, but some people don't really like having a large stone in their pocket. So wearing it as jewelry can be very helpful as well. So let's dig into our first card. We have 3 decks today, and the first card is from the Spiritsong Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. Now, I'm going to put the deck information in the description of the video. So if you want more information about the deck, it'll be there. And just know that most of the decks that I use, you can get at our shop at Heaven and Earth Essentials in Sauk Center, or in our online store, which is www.heavenandearthessentials.com. And I say most decks because some of the decks I have, they're either no longer in print or they're very, very expensive if you do get a hold of them, depending on the circumstances. So, having said all that, let's start with the first card. And we have the King of Acorns with his beautiful horse on there. The King of Acorns is equivalent to the King of Fire or the King of Wands in other decks. This card, it's interesting. We drew this card last week, I believe. We had this horse, and then we had another horse in the reading last week. And that horse is all about freedom. But the King of Acorns is about optimism. It's very energetic. It's very charismatic. If you think about the king isn't the one that gets stuff done. He's not, working in the fields or the factories or anything. He's the one over everybody. He has visions of how things should be in his kingdom. So this King of Acorns, when you look at the card, and I always tell people, go by how the card image makes you feel. This card, the horse is ready to charge. He is ready to go. So this is all about, don't hold yourself back and allow yourself to be free and follow your natural leadership skills. It's like there's a burning passion within you. Don't trap it in a barn or in a fenced-in area. Let it just run free out in the meadows. So this is about letting your wild spirit run free, but also being the king. you know, you need to have some sense of formality as well, some stability. So whatever your issue or question is, be creative in how you pursue whatever the issue is. Be creative, be wild, be passionate, but also remember you're the king. So you do have to have a sense of decorum. Okay? The second card is from the Angel Tarot card deck by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. And this is the Four of Earth. I'm going to put it up there so you can see it. There we go. No glare. So the Four of Earth, 4 is a very stable number. It is the foundation. If you think about your home, whether it's an apartment building or a house or even your vehicle, there's 4 corners, there's 4 wheels, there's 4 something that creates that foundation. So this is a very stable, it's a card of stability. It's also the Four of Earth. So if you think about it, even more stable. The Earth cards are very much like the Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Very earthy, very logical, down to earth. This card can also be, if we look at it closely, without the glare, there we go. She's got this little bag here, or this little basket. And whatever it is, it has valuables in it. And she's just kind of tossed it over this tree. Like, okay, whatever. So either she's really, really confident in the fact that she's got this, or she's just being too frivolous. It can also mean giving to others. So if you are a certain person that is a customer in my shop here, and you've just taken in a foster child, this would be what that talks about. This is sharing what you have with others. And it creates a solid foundation for that other person, but it also creates that solid foundation for you. Paired with the King of Acorns being wild and passionate and you know, full of fire and energy, this is a really good match, because if you are giving to others, do it with passion. Do it because it feels good, not because you have to. Okay. The third card is from the Sacred Earth Oracle deck. There we go. And this is by Toni, Carmine, Salerno, and Leela Williams. There's some really pretty artwork in here. Well, this is the card of potential. Now, looking at this card, what I feel is there's a woman here, and there's a face right here. And to me, that's that 5-year-old child in all of us. That 5-year-old child that had so much potential, or that 18-year-old child that had so much potential when they were younger. If you're older now and you think, okay, I'm just going through my daily routine, blah, 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 it's another Wednesday, I have to do this, and tomorrow I'm going to do laundry, and I have to go to work, and blah, blah, blah. That's not what this card is speaking about. This card is speaking about you still have the potential inside of you. You've got this fiery horse, passion, wildness, either giving to others or creating a solid foundation, and now you've got this potential. This is saying get off the freaking couch, put your phone down after the video's over, or turn off the TV, because you've got so much potential in you and it's just sitting there waiting. What is it waiting for? What are you waiting for? If you're waiting for permission to do something that will help you blossom, well, I give you that permission right now. So go out and do whatever it is you need to do. or look into the technology that you need to do what you need to do. Look into the people that are going to help you get where you need to go. Come up with a mantra, a prayer. Today is the first day of 2020. It's a perfect time to set your intentions, to be your potential. This doesn't mean that, you have to put something out there that's huge. It could be something that just gets you through the day or through the week or the month. But realize your potential and know how powerful you are. You are powerful because this card came up, and this is all about that fiery passion. So whatever's going on in your life, you have got an amazing opportunity right here. You've got the foundation. You've got the fire and the passion. Now, you got the potential. Get out there and get her done. Okay? That is an awesome card stack. If you chose that one, wow. Yay, you. I'm going to set that one aside over here. That was stack number 1. If you chose stack number 2, the crystal for this one is Bloodstone. And I'm going to put this close to the camera. If you can see the little red specks in there, there's little red specks. They call it Bloodstone. There's some right out in the corner. See that right there? They call it Bloodstone because of those little red specks. So one of the myths about Bloodstone is that those little red specks resemble blood. Some believe that it came from the blood of Jesus dripping down from the cross. It's been used in magic for over 3,000 years. It's primarily known as an intense healing stone. It can help balance spiritual forces and reduce emotional stress. Who doesn't want some of this? It's also known to revitalize love, relationships, and friendships. It can help with purification, prosperity, instill wisdom, creativity, help with decision-making, courage, and help strengthen the will. Physically, it can also help with anything that has to do with the blood. So anything with the heart chakra or with the heart physically, blood circulation, the thymus, lungs, blood clots, anemia. It can help with menstrual issues and birthing. It's a really good crystal to have in the birthing process. Okay? So that, my lovelies, is Bloodstone. And I'm going to set that right over here. And let's get started with your reading. So the first card is from the Spiritsong Tarot. And all the tarot information and oracle deck information is listed in the description below the video. So if you're interested in what decks I'm using today, or maybe even in purchasing, my shop does carry a lot of these decks. So you can always see if we've got them in stock. The first card is the 8 of Feathers. Now, that is equivalent to the 8 of Air or the 8 of Swords in other decks. And in this deck, the 8 of Feathers shows a cute little mouse. And this mouse is all about courage and solutions. If you've ever had a mouse in your house or apartment or even in your car, you know they're not going to stay trapped for very long. They are wily little guys, and they can get into spaces that just boggle the mind. I once had a mouse go up the wall between my paneling and the sheetrock from the floor, and I couldn't even get my little tiny finger through there, so I don't know how that mouse did that. But they're not going to stay trapped. The mouse knows there's a world of possibilities waiting for him. And the mouse knows that stumbling blocks will be conquered with patience and courage. Mouse is very quick and decisive. He doesn't like to waste energy. He focuses on releasing only the energy needed to get where he needs to go. So, because this card came up for you today, you need to recognize your abilities and use your inventiveness to free yourself by releasing pressures, by releasing anxieties, by getting over these blockages that you have. Focus on expanding your potential and know that you will get where you need to go because you've got the courage to do it. So another thing too about Mouse is think about how small he is, and he can see things in a detailed way. He's not like a hawk where he's way up high and sees the big picture. He sees the details. So this can go one of two ways. Either you're paying too much attention to the details of whatever your issue is, and you need to kind of back off and look at that bigger picture, or you're looking at the big picture and you need to focus on the details. So if either one of those resonate with you, you can use Mouse to help you with that information. Either focus back or focus forward in a detailed way. Okay? Feathers is all about air, and air is all about movement. It's all about change. So it can be about moving forward. Mouse is always moving forward. If you think about it, most animals are not worried about the past. I say most because, maybe there's a llama out there that's worried about the past. I don't know. But most of these animals, they're thinking about their next meal. They're thinking about shelter. They're not worried about the past. So whatever you got going on, leave the past behind. Be the mouse. And you know what? If you need to have some cheese to be the mouse, then I give you permission to do that. Okay? That's your first card. The second card is from the Angel Tarot card deck by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. And it is, dun dun dun, the Wheel. This is a major arcana card. And it's got Archangel Michael in the middle. And it is card number 10. 10, the number, is very divine. You've got a 0, which is divine, and then you've got the 1, which is, what do you want to manifest today? And Archangel Michael is very powerful and strong. He can take on anything and everybody. He's not afraid of nothing. Okay? And so this wheel, if you think about, this cycle. So whatever cycle you've been going through, it's coming to an end. This is all about whatever cycle that you were going through last year, last month, last decade, or your whole entire life. It's coming to an end. So maybe it's time for you to figure out a way to make that end. This is a very positive card. Now, this card is from the universe. It's major arcana. So this is the universe talking to you. This is not, hey, here's an option. This is, make it so. We're going to make it so for you if you don't. Okay? Very positive card, though. You've got powerful Archangel Michael. You've got a cycle coming to an end. And because it's a wheel, you've got motion. So you've got movement forward. It goes right along with this. He's not looking backwards. Neither is he. This is all about moving forward. So whatever you've just gone through, let it go. You don't need it. It doesn't serve you. And your third card, very beautiful, is Fortitude. I want you to take in that picture because there's a lot going on there. Beautiful. There's some masculine and feminine energy going on there. Now, that is from the Sacred Earth Oracle deck by Toni, Carmine, Salerno, and Leela Williams. And I'm actually going to read from the book on that one. I just have to look it up here. This is brand new. So, fortitude. Try to see name-calling, roadblocks, or challenges as insignificant annoyances. You can see this through. Strong foundations, core values, and lofty ideals will outlast, outsmart, and outclass a detractor. It will take less energy to stand firm now than it will to back down. Steady your focus on the bigger picture. The spiritual meaning for this card is that you are dearly loved is an eternal truth. For in the grand cosmic scheme of things, love is the only thing that never changes. When all around you changes, as it most surely will, love will always be there. The fact that you are dearly loved will never change, for to love is love's will. Now, looking at the picture, what I get is we are all one, whether we're this little guy or this bird or this mountain lion or a cougar, or this man or this wolf or anything else in this picture. We are all one. And this card talked about love. Love will always be there. So you've got these two cards here. This is all talking about change and the cycle ending. But remember that when the cycle ends, love is always there. And you will move forward. So whatever you're going through is pretty heavy, but you got it. You're going to make it through. And everything's going to be better and brighter on the other side. So, fortitude, baby. Right there. Yeah. All right. So that was stack number 2. You got this, guys. If you chose stack number 3, your crystal is the Rutilated Quartz. I picked this one out intentionally. I'm hoping you can see the little fibers inside there. They look like little needles. There we go. You can kind of see it right there. So back in the day, maybe, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago, I was at the Renaissance Festival here in Minnesota, and I was looking at one of the booths at all their crystal jewelry. And there was this beautiful necklace. And the man behind the counter said, "Do you want to see that?" And I said, "Yes, please." And he went to hand it to me, and it was rutilated quartz. And I touched it, and I literally jumped back about 2 feet. I could not handle the frequency of this. It felt like somebody was poking me with pins and needles. Obviously, that crystal wasn't for me. Now, today, I can hold on to it. It's beautiful. Give me more, because I've raised my frequency. Now, I'm not telling you that story to make you shy away from it. I'm just saying that crystals resonate with us when we're ready. I wasn't ready for the Rutilated Quartz. Right now, this thing's just buzzing in my hand. It's really kind of cool. So, Rutilated Quartz, let's talk about that. Rutilated Quartz is reputed to be energizing, hence why I couldn't handle it before, and helps get energy moving on all levels. It can help slowed chakras return to normal spin and balance. Intuitive sources say that it assists with mental focus. It is also said to attract love and stabilize relationships. Rutilated quartz is excellent for meditation, spiritual communication, and dream work. It can be used to deflect negative energies and unwanted energetic, psychic, and magical interferences. I should probably have, like buckets of this around me. Physically, it is good for food disorders, the immune system, respiratory illness, depression, fatigue, and absorbing nutrients from food. It can be used as a mystical diagnostic tool for discovering the true cause of an ailment. Beautiful, huh? Yeah. All right, I'm going to set that right there. And let's start with your first card. This is from the Spiritsong Tarot deck. And it is the 9 of Shells. Let me show you that. There we go. Look at that sweet little penguin. Look at the aura around that penguin. That penguin's been collecting some shells. It's got this light aura around him. And the 9 of Shells is equivalent to the 9 of Water, or the 9 of Cups in other decks. Water is very much about emotions. So when you have a 9, 10 is the highest number. So 9 is way up there. This is all about being grateful and feeling fulfilled and like appreciating everything that you have, because you have so much. So if you think about the penguin, they're proficient at diving. They can be on the land and the water, but they're proficient at diving deep down beneath the surface of common perception to access what is needed in bringing dreams to fruition. They're determined and insightful. And if Penguin is your guide, he's going to bring you a bright future because they're very intelligent. They may not be able to fly, but that doesn't keep him from soaring. His gratitude radiates, casting a wave of awakening across the sky. This is all about enjoying the rewards of all the hard work that you've done. If you have all these shells at your feet, okay, you might not have shells. You might have other things. You might have a happy family. You might have a home. All kinds of wonderful. We just had Christmas here. So, you know, this could be all the beautiful material things that came into being in your family. Whatever it is, it's time for you to enjoy the rewards. This is a 9. It's just about to the 10. And 10 is all your dreams coming true. So you're just about there. But you gotta appreciate what you've got. Now, this means appreciating what you have and appreciating all the things you've been spared. People forget that. If you've been spared heartache, if you've been spared being in an accident and you know, getting very hurt, being spared sickness, we need to appreciate the things that we've got, okay? And then we can soar. So that is your penguin. The second card is from the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue, and it is the Page of Air. Let's look at that. Here we go. You see that? Beautiful. So pages are messengers. And this one has a beautiful unicorn in it. There's a wolf. There's a whole bunch of animals. There's a lion there. There's a bird right there. I'm sure there's a lot more that I'm not even seeing. I always tell people, go with how the picture makes them feel. So to me, this is actually like somebody's ready to fight. If you look at the picture of the wolf, that wolf is ready to go for somebody's throat. And she's got a sword drawn. And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like there's a little blood on there too. So this page or messenger is either ready to fight again or has been in a fight and needs to stop. So if you're trying to find a battle, maybe you need to stop. The unicorn is the most peaceful animal It is the most perfect animal ever created, which is why we don't have them in this third dimensional reality, because, you know, somebody would kill it and put it up on their mantle. So this unicorn is saying, hey, we don't need to fight anymore. Let's have some peace. And this could be somebody is coming in your life as a messenger, or this is the messenger. So if there's a situation in your life right now going on that maybe you need to look at it from a different perspective, maybe not fight, find some peace, that's your message. Your third card, dun dun dun, is from the Sacred Earth Oracle deck, and it is Rediscovery. Isn't she beautiful? All right, let's look at what the book says about rediscovery. This is a new deck here, so let's see what they say. Withdrawal to the security of loved ones, stumbling on or triggering a memory, stories told in safety, a message from the past for the future. Your body remembers. Listen to its story. Deep pain is transformed into wisdom and understanding, or at least it should be. If you are feeling lost, confused, or are asking what life is all about, then this may be the perfect time to consult your original self. If you look at the picture, it's a young girl. That young girl knows the answers to everything. She came with the answers. So maybe it's time that you meditate and talk to that young girl and say, hey, what do we need to do? We need to rediscover who we are. Because remember when I was younger, I had so much potential, and I really don't feel like that anymore. Go back, be that young girl, look at things from new eyes, and you'll see things in a whole different way. Also, this young girl, she wants peace. This is all about peace. Stop fighting. The little girl doesn't want to fight. The unicorn doesn't want to fight. This penguin doesn't want to fight. So find peace. Stop fighting. Let go of that warrior side right now. It's time to rest. It's time to be creative. It's time to be beautiful and rediscover who you are. Okay? That is your reading for today, my beautiful soul family. I wish you all the best. Today is January 1st, 2020. Happy New Year. I intend that you will all be blessed with love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and may all your dreams come true. Have a beautiful, blessed day, my beautiful soul family. Thank you for watching. Namaste.